This is Origins SMP, a server where every player has superpowers. Last episode, I took on the most powerful nation, the castle, and lost. I will annihilate them. Today, I'm gonna have to gear up and prepare, because they have announced it is their turn to attack. Okay, so an absolutely massive advantage that they have is that they have this massive villager trading hall, and this is where they can get mending, fully maxed out armor, and lots of it. They have like spare sets of armor, and I'm over here without even mending on my armor. So one of the reasons that I can't really use this is because, well, I'm massive, so I can't really, like, it's very difficult for me, and also, they have all the villagers zombified, so for them, the trades are very cheap. For me, they're not. Okay, so trying to get my way through the sewers here, and wow, these have changed. Seems nature has kind of overtaken this place back. It's a little inaccessible to giants here. Okay, so how can I get emeralds? They buy books, don't they? Oh, I could get a lot of books. Yes, we can get a mending book. Okay, so... oh gosh, I just traded one stack of books for one mending book. There must be a better way of doing this. And so began the trading. I managed to get emeralds by stealing from this pumpkin farm and killing squid. I killed a lot of squid. Okay, so we've traded quite a lot for all these books, so now let's go to the nether for a couple reasons. The first of which is going to the gold farm to get all these enchanted books on my armor and heal them up with the mending. So the second thing I need to do is get netherite, so that's what we're gonna do now. So I was in a call with my friend Geppetto, and he said,
like, I really need 2 ancient debris.
You really need 2 ancient debris? I mean,
yeah.
I've been mining ancient debris, I've got 2 to spare, but I mean, I'm not just gonna give it to you for free, you're literally on the enemy team, so... well, I could give you some ancient debris in exchange for services. Like,
yeah, sure.
You could help me in the war tomorrow. You'll fight with me, and I will help you, and I'll help you. I'll give you stuff.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Really? Okay, that sounds great. I'm giving you 2 ancient debris, and I can also help, like, prepare you for the battle tomorrow. Okay, so while I'm back at my base, I might as well craft this netherite into ingots. I'm gonna upgrade my chest plate and sword. Okay, now have full netherite. A little bit netherite mining later. Geppetto, I've got your netherite ingot for your sword. Can't have you without a netherite sword. Okay, so here's the plan. They're gonna be attacking us this time, so we need to build up some defenses around this place. I think the main place we're gonna use is this fort, as it's well, disposable. It's already kind of set up for this kind of thing. So we're going to use this, and we're going to surround this whole area with big walls. So let's lay that out. Okay, the outline's now finished, so I guess we just have to get to work on, you know, making this whole thing very well defended and working on the walls, don't we? You'll help me, Geppetto, isn't that right?
Yes.
I wish I could make this whole thing look nicer and stuff, but I cannot. I have no more time and I need to start preparing for battle. So we're just gonna have to do with this. I've made a little bit of an entrance here because we do, like, officially have to have an entrance, so we now need to start preparing this whole area for battle. So one of the ways we're gonna do this is by removing all the water so they can't use their tridents to get around places. Okay, we've pretty much finished preparing all the land and the walls and defending and all that stuff, but now I want to prepare my gear. I want to get crossbows, I want to get rockets, I want to get ender pearls, potions, all that good stuff. So we will need blaze powder, coal, and gunpowder. So let's go AFK at the gunpowder farm to get some gunpowder. I have been AFK for so long. So we must have a bunch of gunpowder now. Is something wrong with the farm? I've been AFK for hours. Who did this to the redstone? Oh my god, I've literally been AFK for hours. And now it starts working. Here they come. So, I don't think we should have to AFK for too long. This thing is really good. How did that happen? Okay, after going AFK for a bit longer, I now have all the gunpowder I should need. Okay, so we need paper, gunpowder, and firework stars. So now I need to figure out whether these do much damage or not. Luckily, Geppetto was online, so I hopped in a call with them. Yes, okay, I have a crossbow. Where are you? I need to test this. Okay. How much
That
damage?
does half a heart. Half a heart.
You gotta be kidding me, right? But it is like a radius thing, so if I get triple shot, I think it's honestly gonna be worth it. So, the rockets were a waste of time. After this, we stayed in a VC to strategize and prepare for the battle that was scheduled to happen in just a couple hours. We are gonna use, I think we should use like sweet berries or something, because they're not allowed to break blocks here. So we can use that to our advantage. We should create like barriers, like we can have bamboo or something.
Oh! Oh, but yeah, that's actually really smart.
They're allowed to place blocks, but they're not allowed to break any.
That's really smart.
So we can, also, you know how XP bottles, right? They can be used to heal armor? Well, I've got like a
Yeah.
similar thing. I've got nether quartz ore. Honestly, I think we need to just stay in this VC and prepare together. My army had definitely grown since the last episode. Last time it was just me alone. This time it was not only Geppetto, but also T-Man, as he had always been enemies of the castle. I also pretty easily got Shulker onto my team. Okay, so you like live in my base, right? Hello?
Hi.
Someone seems to have made a base in my walls, I see. Made yourself a
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, it's quite comfy in here.
So you just made a house in my walls?
Yes, I have several parts.
Several? There's more.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you also wanna, join my team, right?
Yeah.
You're
I'm
in.
I'm sick of the Eastern Empire. It's kind of boring.
Since T-Man is basically a mermaid, we flooded the gap in the walls and cut bow slits that he could throw tridents out of. Geppetto and me would be tanks, and Shulker, well, I don't think he ever got a role. This was our strategy. We would cover the entire ground with sweet berries as an inconvenience and a durability drainer. We also set up a beacon with resistance. Even though the enemy would get this buff too, they would only get it when they were close. Our plan was to try and force them to go ranged with their bows. That way we would get the buffs of our beacon, deal damage, and also avoid damage to our armor. To be completely honest, we weren't awfully confident on whether we would win. It pretty much all depended on how many people from their team got online. Since we knew this, we decided it would be smart to set up Enderpearl stasis chambers, and have someone behind the scenes be ready to teleport us out at a moment's notice. Let the battle begin. It started off as a ranged battle, but they quickly advanced. Several of them had origins that would let them melt into blocks and climb up the wall. Geppetto fell down and got into a tight situation. This is where I could use my rockets, as a fog cloud that would help him escape. He threw an ender pearl and the timing was perfect. I was knocked off the walls, and when I re-entered, they followed. This is where the rockets helped me once again, because all the particles really lag some of their computers. And that combined with their vision completely obscured, makes it really hard to see what you're doing. By lagging their computers, I bought myself some time to heal, and saw some gear on the ground. I couldn't pick it up for long, as an inchling was attacking me.
Wait, Tristan, I wanna break your bed.
I can't see.
Oh my god. I'm not
Everyone on it.
hiding.
By this point, our team was split up, and T-Man had died. I didn't know where Geppetto went either. They all started going for me. I let loose a couple fireworks and enderpearled into the middle.
There he is. After him.
I dodged these arrows and got a couple good hits. They were shooting me with tipped arrows that had slowness and weakness. Once again, they were all on me.
I don't know if I'm hitting him or other people. It's difficult to tell.
I hit like 3 extra.
I did some good damage by bow spamming, but they quickly chased me out of my own base. At this point, I was very low on health, so I called to double check my friend David. He was the Enderpearl stasis guy, could hear me.
Okay.
David, are you hearing me? Are you ready? Can you hear me? Geppetto took this as a do it, and the lever was pulled.
David, do it.
No, don't do it, don't do it.
David's gonna blow it up, or he's gonna run in with suicide and crystals.
It turns out something similar had happened to Geppetto. I returned to the battle before long, and shot my fireworks to make sure they knew I was there.
Gotta run. Wait, it's bad. You gotta come fight. Who shot the fireworks? He's here.
Yeah,
He's here. Bro, give me weakness.
They
Yes.
chased me out of the walls and a 4v1 began. Once again, it was me versus the castle. Geppetto seemed to appear out of nowhere. Backup was here.
Oh, Geppetto's here, I'll kill him.
Okay.
There's an endermite. Wait, just get Geppetto.
he's on me, he's on me.
We can
I'm
just
just knocked
deadly
back,
focus
knocked
you
back.
go.
Isn't Geppetto already dead?
Help, help, help.
No,
Wait,
I never
pop him
died.
in.
My armor was low, so I had to try and heal it. He stopped me, so after a small fight, I went off and healed my armor once again.
180, 180, 180.
Elytra, you should
But I certainly contribute to the conversation a lot.
I wasn't going to be able to heal my armor, and at this point, I was just ready to say the code word.
That was selfish. He's probably in his
My
house.
stuff
want his
is
house.
literally.
Yep. He's in sweeper.
Say the code.
I'm on him, I'm on him. Wait, who's with me?
Also,
Oh, he's gonna stasis out. He's gonna stasis out before he loses. He's already prepared this. I prepared a stasis.
The fight moved onto the walls, and when I next checked my durability, my chest plate had almost broken. I had to do it.
I've just taken a bunch
He took off his chest plate.
My chest plate's broken. I'm gonna have to, guys, stasis me. I have to get out. Code warp. Code
Stasis,
warp.
stasis,
Code warp.
stasis.
Code warp.
Stasis.
Warp me.
Warp me! Stasis me!
No, thank you.
Alright, we win.
Can you
Now, we gotta
stasis
go to
me?
his house. We own the plane.
can.
Let's go.
We own his house.